Hi, welcome to my channel about embedded systems, fischtechnik and robotics. This video is about my robot arm with pneumatic hand, and it is controlled by Linux using Python. Last time I finished adding LEDs, 3 pieces, one here, one in the middle and one on the other side. This one on the other side is for the visualizing the hand detection, the pitch detection, which for the sides, and this one is for the hand pitch detection. So now you can actually see which sensor is being activated. That leads me to the idea that it is best to put as many switches with the same kind of visualization. So what is best? Well, I have here the hand pitch, but there's also the arm pitch. And last time I noticed that I didn't quite see the arm pitch. The arm pitch is being activated by 2 motors here. One here and one on the other side, and with 2 switches. And those switches I want to do this time, and that's going to be a challenge, and I'll show you why. Right, with the camera in a different angle, on different position. This is the wire from the 3 LEDs I showed you just now, and this is the location of the upper sensor of the arm pitch. The lower sensor is right here under. And here's a little bit of green, which is the connector, like this one. And I better remove this than this one, which is underneath here. So for stability, I put this one back. And of course I'm talking about this stability. But anyway, I have to add such an LED and wiring and resistor somewhere here under with this connector, and add a wire which goes up here and then down there to this same ground. So this is going to be a challenge, and this is going to be a challenge. So putting the material together is one thing, connecting them is the challenge. So how I'm going to do that, that's another way. Let's find out, let's deconstruct, because that's the only way to do it. Right, so screencast in preparation for soldering this one, and you can see the source code, the execution terminal, camera from the hand, and well, camera for the rest. Let me enlarge this window so I have a clear view for what I am about to do. So let's go solder. So back to the gearbox. One sensor, which is the lower sensor, and the resistor has to go to the red one in the middle, and the rest can stay the same. The big wire has to be routed outside. Then obviously this one with these wires the same story. So let me try to get everything fixed. And putting things back together here proved to be the biggest challenge of them all. Well, and finding out how I had constructed things, which is always good. Anyway, the wires here are not yet in place, so I have to do that as well, and then testing if things do work out, because in the meantime this is not in the correct position, so more work to do. And yet another riddle. So I have fixed the wiring, adding the LED resistor and the wiring to the ground. Then the vertical pitch, so for arm to move downwards and upwards, schematics are here. Input 1, input 2 on the extension. Then diagnostic interface, and this motor should work, but doesn't. Could be the wiring, but I just checked for these two, because as you can see in the extension, one is for the upper switch, one is for the lower switch and two is for the upper switch. And what I noticed from the beginning is that this LED and the LED right down here were burning, which didn't make any sense. Then I figured out, well, for the hand pitch I had to change the wiring, and it did. So here I changed red and green for position. So now if I turn this one starts burning. Can you see it? Yeah. And for this one you can see it as well. So what is fixed? What's not fixed yet is the motor's running, but also when I touch the switch in the diagnostic interface, nothing is visible. The LEDs work, but even without the LEDs working, in the diagnostic interface nothing is shown. So riddle after riddle after riddle so far. And actually this raises a bigger question. What is functioning about the motors? Is the compressor engine working? Is the big pivot working? Is the hand pitch working anyway? So I do know that this is not working. So let me do a big test. So what is now answered? First of all, everything is functioning. Well, almost everything. The lower gearbox is absolutely functional. From a camera standpoint, you could not see everything, but LEDs are functioning quite nicely. thanks also to the change with the rewiring, the rewiring in itself. Then for some reason the motor started working. This is obviously a problem, so I have to shift this to the left. For some, there have been problems in the past, but why it has changed so dramatically, I don't know. The hand does nothing. No change there. Well, there's a change, but it doesn't function at all. Cameras do work. Well, this camera does work. Obviously, you can see when I put my hand in front of it, you can see it. But that's it. There's a stability question. Is this going to be too heavy? Yes, so I need something to do about it right here. But I don't know yet what, or what yet. Is that about it? For now, yeah. So, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up and click the bell for notification. You can also follow me via Twitter and Instagram, and please support via either PayPal or Ko-fi or by becoming a patron. And this is obviously going to be continued. Please visit also my website. Many more interesting fischertechnik projects, also embedded systems. This is going to be continued. For now, stay safe, have a great day, take care, bye.